So Talia, right? Where'd you start off at, and where are you now after ACM tuition?
The test I got before I started at ACM, I got 54, and since being at ACM, I've now got 95.
Let's go. All right, guys, we're here with Talia, who just did amazing in her last test. Talia, what did you get?
I got 95%.
Let's go. I'm just gonna ask her a few questions on how she's found everything. Right. So, Talia, what made you reach out in the first place for help with maths?
Well, in previous years, I've been doing pretty okay in maths, like getting in the 80s. But since I got into like year 11 and 12, my grades have dropped to the point where I was getting in the 50s. And I wanted to get back up to where I was like before. So I joined ACM.
Perfect. Right. And then it's been a pleasure having you here since. Right. And so, what has your experience been like since you started at ACM?
It's been really good. I've learned a lot through it, and the tutoring sessions have really helped me understand more of the maths, and I'm able to clearly answer the questions and understand all different types of questions.
Yeah. So, if you were to really boil it down, what do you think is the biggest thing that ACM's helped you with?
They've really helped me to like understand more of how to study for maths and really what the questions are asking me and how to get marks in the questions.
Yeah, I like that because it's not all about your just learning the content. It's like how you actually targeting the content, how getting through everything, right? Which is good. Right. And then what would you say is the biggest tip you've gotten from ACM?
Definitely like read the whole question carefully. And
Yeah,
if you don't understand it, look for the little things in the question that you do understand and do those first, and it'll help you do the rest of the question.
yeah, perfect. Right. And so what was your, because I remember when you first started, you were telling me about one of your teachers who was, a bit subpar, let's say. How have you found, tell me more about that first. Tell me more about that teacher.
Yeah, she's a bit useless. She's not a very good teacher. Like, she doesn't teach in a way where any of us actually understand what she's saying. And some of the times she'll get the answer wrong to the question, and we'll have to correct her as well. So it's not helpful for her to be teaching us, really.
And how did that make you feel like sitting in a class like that?
I just, I felt like I was gonna fail maths.
And here you are now, right? So it's like I can say it's been really, really good teaching you because like you're literally like, the ideal student. You just do the work, right? And you get it done. You ask questions if you need as well, right? So I'm curious, what would you say to other students or parents that are maybe on the fence, being like, oh, I want to start at ACM tuition, but I'm not quite sure yet. What would you say to them?
I reckon have an interview with you so they can ask more questions about it, get more knowledge of like what you actually do. And I'd say do it
Yeah.
because it does really help. If you are motivated to get the higher marks, then it's definitely a good idea.